there, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to share a quick, or not quick, I wanted to share with you this project that I finished and also some July goals that I have. I've been inspired by Bourbon Creek Crafts to use my stuff, and she's doing a Finish It Friday feature, and I figured, you know, I really need to finish up projects, and last week one of my craft room shelves fell, and as I'm cleaning it up I noticed so many projects that haven't been finished, and so I figured it would be a good challenge for me to try and finish up the stuff that was on that shelf, aside from my embellishments, because my embellishments, I'm kind of in between. Oh, you can't see that. I'm in between there we go, storage solutions for this. I had these in a scrap rack, but because my room is so full I can't have a scrap rack out, so they were kind of on a shelf, on a bookshelf, but I found I wasn't using them, so I just put away the scrap rack, and me and my daughter kind of sorted out all the embellishments by color, theme, in two little bags like this. It's not ideal, but this was all up on that shelf, and I have probably, I think I have 6 bins of embellishments. So that is another part of the challenge, is to start using these embellishments, because there's no point in having embellishments if you're not going to use them. So I know when I first started scrapbooking and all these pretty embellishments and stuff, oh, you didn't want to use them because they were so pretty and you just wanted the perfect project for it, but I'm past that. We're done. We got to use them, and they will look they'll make your project look absolutely beautiful no matter what the project is. So so yeah, anyways, on to this. This was one of the projects that I hadn't finished. It wasn't on my shelf, but I figured I really needed to finish this one. So it had been probably, I don't even know what year, does it say? 2011 I've had this paper. And this is from Basic Gray. It is the Konnichiwa line. And as you know, Basic Gray doesn't do paper anymore. They do fabric and other things, but they don't do paper anymore. At least last I checked they didn't. That could have changed. That was like 3 years ago that they had made that announcement, or 4 years ago, I'm not sure. But anyways, this is one of the lines from 2011. And yeah, as you can see, I'm almost done this sticker sheet. So I used quite a bit of it in this album. So I'm going to take you through this album. It's a paper bag album, and it's bound with cinch coils. And yeah, so so there's die cuts and stickers. I think this is this was a sticker. This was a die cut. I had bought the sticker sheet, the die cut. There's die cuts here, and then there's, oh, this was a sticker too. There's this large sticker sheet. So there's this one. I've used up quite a few of them. There's still lots to go here yet, though. Hopefully the next project will use up the rest. But yeah, so I've been working on that. I don't know if I had brads or other embellishments for this. I'm thinking I just had these 3 because that's what was with everything that I had grouped together. So I'm assuming that's what it is. So yeah, I just had some ribbon from my stash that I just added to the ends that kind of coordinated with the papers in the pack. And yeah, we have the cover. Let's move you closer again. I know you guys like to see it nice and close. Okay, so this is the cover, and of course this is a paper bag album, so we have these long tags in there, and I just did stamping up tag punch, or tab punch, and so I just put paper on both sides of this, so you can put 1 or 2 photos on this, or a journaling card, or photo and a journaling card, either way. And I didn't seal up the paper bag, so it does kind of open like that. So I don't know if I should seal it up or what I should do. Anyways, moving on to the first page, we have this trifold area for photos. And at the time I started this album, I don't know if magnets were a big thing then, or if I didn't know how to get a hold of magnets. I can't talk today, I'm very sorry. So it's just kind of open, and I didn't know if I would be able to attach a magnet without it looking like I attached a magnet afterthought. So then we have page 2, and this is where the paper bag folds. So there's a pocket here, and then I just used one of the die cut pieces and 2 of the stickers, and then I had some little bling from the embellishment packs that I pulled out. And there's this pretty rose trim on the side. And again, we have another pull out for photos and journaling. And yes, this has both sides where you can put your photo. And then we have this side, which is just a photo mat, and then I left some room so you could stick the photo underneath there. And of course, most of the pages are kind of the same, so I just kind of wanted to keep it simple. I wanted to finish it, but I think it still turned out really nice. So I have this paper lace trim. I can't remember where it's from. Maybe it is part of, yeah, I don't know where it's from. It was just in my stash, trying to use it. And then this is another one of the stickers. And it says Home Sweet Home. And then we have another tag. I think I'll leave this side out. I don't know what's up. Up or down here. And then of course another tag. And then on this side I decided to do a flip page. Ay. Oh well. And then I found some K & Company trim in my embellishments. It's kind of nice having my embellishments all on the table because I can kind of see what I have. So then I'm a lot more likely to use it. So I don't, it's very bulky on my table, but I don't know, I might keep it there for a while because, I mean, especially in July, if I'm planning to try and use up as much stuff, it may just stay on my table. And so there's one of these koi fish and flower from the sticker sheet. This love is ... on there. It came with such cute stickers. And then there's this cute little girl in a kimono. And then we have more of this trim, and then I just used some bling from, I'm pretty sure that's just dollar store bling. And then we have another tag here, and another, did I glue my tag in? Oh, no, I safety pinned it in, or paper clipped. So yeah, we have this paper on the front, this one on the back, and then on this page we have a pull-out tag here, photo thing, and another one that just kind of slips behind here. This was out of that embellishment die cut bag. Please forgive me for my funny speech today. I can't seem to talk. Okay, and we'll put this paper clip back so that it kind of holds it in place. And then we have this page, which is another of the paper bag pockets. And then we just have one of these lanterns and some more of the little flowers. And this ruffled trim that I used on the coils as well. And then I just used one of these journaling stickers from the sticker sheet, and I realize now I have it crooked on there. Oh well. And on the back. And then of course another tag. So you can fit a lot of photos in this bag, or in this album. And then we have another trifold, and here's where I actually could add a magnet. So this one is closed with a magnet, and then another one of the stickers. More of this K & Company embellishment and dollar store rhinestone thing. And then we have the last page here with another little lantern and a little bird. More of the K & Company border trim and the jewels. And we have our tag and our big tag and the back. So that is one of the items that I finished. So that feels good. So I still have lots of paper to use up. So I've got the rest of the stickers. I found these ones in my stash. They're from My Mind's Eye. They're just a bunch of words. I thought they looked good with this. So I was just pulling stuff that kind of coordinated. So I've got some jewels here. And then I had this red cardstock. I think it's the Hot Buy cardstock. And then I have all my scraps from the paper pad. And I had 4 full sheets left, and I'll show you what I did with the 4 full sheets. So here I've got some more bling from that matches, and then we've just got little pieces of paper left over that I'm going to use up before I put anything away. I'm going to use this up. Either I'll whatever I don't use up in the next project, then I'll make cards out of. So I've got quite a few big pieces left, so there's still lots that I can do with these. This is a tag that I accidentally glued it too far to the edge, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. It kind of bothers me, so that's why it didn't go in the album. And then this is the kind of, I'll just pull this back. This is the scrap rack container. These are really cool because they've got the I think it's a 5x7 pocket, I don't know, this is a 4x6 pocket, and then a 12x6 pocket, and then on the back side they have the full 12x12 pocket. So it's a good place, like if you buy a paper line and all the embellishments and stuff and stickers, it's a great place to keep them all together, and then it fits in a binder too. So I did like this part of it, but I just have way too much stuff right now, so it doesn't all fit in my room anymore. So we have to start using it or get rid of it, and I still can't part with it, which is, I know it's pretty selfish of me to not want to part with it, but I guess the optimist in me still believes that I'm going to use it all. So when I get to the point where it's just like no possible way, then maybe I'll start letting stuff go. But anyway, so that's one part of the finishing projects. So what I did start with the scraps with the 4 sheets of full 12x12 paper is this little album, and I just kind of whipped something up. I think it's 5.5 by 4.25 is the size that this is. So I just kind of, it's a very simple album made out of envelopes. Yes, this is an envelope album. I'm trying to think here what I all did. The cover, I just used a piece of the cardstock, and then because I put the paper on top of it, it actually made it pretty sturdy, so there's no chipboard or anything on there. So anyways, so we have this page, and then the side of the envelope I kind of cut open so that, because this would be the envelope right here, this whole thing here, and then I just folded them in half and put them on a accordion hinge with a 1/4 inch gap in between. And yeah, so I cut the side out and punched a little thumb grab thing, and then we have these tags. I didn't have enough paper to put on the back, and the leftover pieces that I had weren't quite big enough, so I figured we'll just leave those. And then, yeah, so what I did have left over went on the front side. And that's okay. If you want to put a picture on there or a journal on the back there, then it works good. So all of the pages right now are basically the same. And somewhere this pocket went. Oh, there it is. So, yeah, we just used up the full sheets of paper and just tried to alternate. I had quite a few of this one, because this one is not my favorite one. I don't care for this one that much, but the other side was white, so we used as much as we could, although I did include it just to add some more pattern. So another tag. And this has, when it's all folded, it was 5 envelopes, so it's like 10 pages. So we've got more, another tag. Sorry if I'm going out of the camera there. And then, yeah. So this one will have to be embellished and finished up. So that's what I plan to do with the rest of the scraps and stickers. And then whatever's left over from finishing this one, then I'll go ahead and make a bunch of cards, and I will hopefully update, oh, excuse me, I'll update you at the end of July to show you what I all finished. So that's one project that needs to be done, so finishing that paper line. And then when I went through my stash, I came across bags of projects that are not finished. So this one was from a class that I had taught, and I liked the way the album turned out so much that I ended up buying another amount. And then of course all these pieces are kind of leftovers from the class, or actually this one looks like it was my project, because I think I had gone through the class and I was walking people through and ended up not really using my papers for it, so I just yeah, I just ended up purchasing all the leftover pieces and stuff like that. So it's gonna be I don't even know if I have the album. It must be here somewhere. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the project I was gonna find, but this is basically the album. So it's kind of got lots of pockets and stuff. I won't walk you through this. It's actually falling apart because didn't use very good glue. But anyways, I will show you the paper line. So this is from Kaisercraft. It is the Rustic Harmony. So it's just a very beautiful shabby chic paper line. And then of course I have the pack here. So that is going to become an album, so we are going to try and finish that up. I know I have more paper for this, and I'll have to find it. Looks like I did not keep things as organized as what I would have liked to, but that is another July project. And this album, from start to finish, takes 16 hours to build. So it's going to be one of those ones that take a lot of time. And then the next bag I have is an album I started, not last year, but I think the year before. Trying to use up paper, so I've got, not sure what that is. But it is a baby girl album, and I've got these stickers here to use. These are all scraps. I have I mean, many of you who have been doing this for a long time will probably recognize this kind of paper because this is kind of what we all started with. This is from paper hot off the press. So I know Paper Wishes is the company that sells hot off the press or creates hot off the press. But anyways, this was a baby line, and I probably should have let this go because it is very old school scrapbooking pattern paper. So these are just 8.5 by 11 tear out sheets, and optimist me figures, no, we can modernize it. We can make it look like something so that it doesn't look so outdated. We'll see. But anyways, we got a start on another paper bag album. So yeah, we've got, this is just lunch bags that you buy at the grocery store, and then we've got the tags in here. So I definitely want to make this into a nice baby album. And of course we've got the pocket side here. And again, I didn't glue the sides. I might do the sides on this one. But it looks like I've just done the paper bags, keeping it simple. And then I'll probably focus more on embellishments and definitely trying to make it more modern, I guess, or shabby chic, vintage, whatever, like something that'll make it not so folk artsy kind of stuff. But anyways, that's the next project that I found, and yeah, I definitely have to finish these projects before everything in my stash is just outdated. And of course, I have another one that is the boy version of the girl version. And I had originally, I'm pretty sure I originally bought this paper to scrapbook my kids, because I have a boy and a girl. So I'm guessing I did this to do their photos. I'm not even sure. But I mean, I started this album not that long ago, but it kind of, yeah, we'll see what happens with it. After all is said and done, it may not even want them, but we'll see. So we've got all these, every page has the tags in them. And then of course this is the blue, yellow, and green version. I mean, this is still kind of girly, so I think I picked out more of the ones that looked boyish. I guess it's all baby, so I mean, lots of hearts and flowers when folk art was very popular. So this, I'm wondering what year this would have been. Usually there's like a copyright. 1999, so that will tell you how old this is. 1999, so it's 21 years old. 21? No. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's old. And then the next project I have was also from a class I taught, and I want to make a downloadable pattern for this album. It's also a paper bag album, and there's quite a few. Yeah, I just decided I taught the class in the scrapbook store that I worked at, and then when that store closed, I just bought all the leftover pieces. Like some people, I think I planned for a certain amount of people to come to the class, and not that many people did. So there was some packages that were were left over and stuff, so I just purchased them off of the store, out of the store, just so that I could finish them and then put them on my Etsy shop. So this one was a popular one. I've already sold, I think, the two that I had made. So I do plan to make instructions for this, so maybe that will be a part of this project. So yeah, these need finishing, and I don't even have the embellishments that I used for the first ones. So yeah, we've got leftovers. So this was from the We Are Memory Keepers paper pad story time. So it's like once upon a time. It's like a lot of fairy tale stuff. So there's actually got all these parts for it, so I'll have to sort that out. All these bag pieces that were cut off the top of the lunch bag. And these are the lunch bags that I use, just regular lunch bags. And this is the other one that when you do classes and stuff like that, then I think I ran this class maybe twice. So then, of course, you had the sample that you started with to get people to sign up for the class, and then you make more as you're teaching the class. So as usual, mine never get finished because I spend time helping others finish theirs. So then mine doesn't get finished, which, I mean, there is a finished copy usually in the class. But yeah, the ones that I work on don't get finished. So these are going to get finished. And it's kind of strange how after a certain length of time, things that you thought were you really liked them and stuff like that, how your tastes have changed so much. But I don't want to waste it, so I will finish it up. And so that is another project to finish. Just gonna put these back in their container. And then I have another container with projects. There were so many projects up on that shelf that fell. And yes, this is the time to finish it. Okay, I must have been in a paper bag album mode, because here is another paper bag album kit that I started. And let's see, what are we using? It looks like we're using, well, this is from Prima. This is out of a grab box, like their garage sale grab boxes that they have. Okay, and this one is Miss Caroline. I'm not sure why this is in there. I think maybe I just threw it in there because some of the things match, like there's yellows and stuff. So we've got, oh, Little Yellow Bicycle. Let's see, how old is this? This one doesn't have a date on it, but it's old. We've got our cardstock, some pretty Prima flowers that I thought was going to go good with it. We've got our scraps. Does it say? Looks like I used a 6x6. There we go. This is Fancy Pants, 2013. Fancy Pants, Merry Little Christmas. It's a very pretty line. So we've got some scraps there. A couple more pages of pattern paper in here. We've got our started album. Lots more scraps. And then I've got some cut-aparts that I was going to use. This is a Kaisercraft one, I'm pretty sure. Not sure what line. And then I have this sticker sheet from Lori Whitlock, Echo Park. So this one would have been probably the same year, 2013. This one doesn't have a copyright date on it. But yeah, so those are the things that go in it. So yeah, this is the same as the baby albums, except it's a Christmas one. So it'll be just the same, but it's got more of a vintage feel. This is so pretty. I still like this paper. Surprisingly, I still like this paper. But yeah, we've got lots of paper bag albums. And yes, at the end of July, I hope to show my progress. I'm starting to wonder if I will actually get this finished, because there's a lot of projects here, and you know how you start a project and you know what you're going to do and stuff, but if you leave it, you forget what you were all going to do. So I'm thinking that's pretty much what's going on here. So I'm going to have to rethink everything. But we've got bases done, so that's a lot of work done already. So it's just embellishing that one, just like the baby ones. And then we have, let's see, I'll just grab a whole bunch of stuff out of this bin here so I can start putting them back. Okay, more albums. Oh, another paper bag album. I'll just set these to the side and we'll get back to them. Okay, this was a make and take project from the last scrapbook retreat that I went to. It's pretty much finished. I mean, I might do some embellishment. I mean, it just needs photos. So it was a really cute make and take. So in that part, this project is actually finished, but I have scraps. So I think what I was going to do with the scraps was make some cards out of them. So we'll do that, and then maybe I'll put some pictures in there. And then this project, this is just a template, but this is ages ago when I first discovered people's blogs. There was a lady that had this tower. It was a matchbox kind of organizer, embellishment organizer. I thought it was so cool. I mean, I do have a website here, so I might see if this is still up, and we'll either make that, or I will just cut out all these little matchbox and we'll decorate them up and just have them as is. Maybe I'll put a little, maybe little affirmation cards or something inside. Something to do with it, but there's a whole bunch of these, and I had them started and I didn't, something happened, like this whole stack here is all for that. So we will see where this goes. This is just a template that I drew out from something else I had, so this isn't actually a project. It just needs a place to go. And because it's 12 by 12, it doesn't fit anywhere. And then in here, I think these are leftovers. Yeah, I think this is leftovers from a purse album that I did. That was from Paper Phenomenon. It was a purse album, and I had made, yeah, there's the template for the pages. So this is basically just scraps that I should use up or cut up or do something with. That's a template for pockets, and some stickers. Maybe we'll use that on another project here if they coordinate. So that's that. And then we have another paper bag album. So this is the same style, except it is more of a modern look. So we've got some nautical themed stuff. The pockets are here. So yeah, this one just needs embellishments and tags. So yeah, we've got our things. So this one I actually don't mind either. And then we've got all the things that I kind of pulled out to coordinate. So we got these bird cages from Prima. That was also in that warehouse box. We have some Teresa Collins brads, and this is a Teresa Collins paper pad, I believe. We've got these Prima flowers, and I'm guessing these probably came out of that grab box too, but it kind of coordinates with my stuff. More Prima flowers that came out of that grab box. We've got some stickers. I am not sure where the stickers are from, but there's a lot of epoxy stickers, and I'm thinking K & Company. Yeah, K & Company. So we've got the matching sticker sheet. So we've got all of those. I'm not sure what that is. This is, yeah, Teresa Collins Family Stories. That's the paper line that I am using for that. And this, let's see, does she have a date on it? 2013. So apparently 2013 is the date that I did a lot of these things here. Or did a lot of purchasing. And then I just have this, I think this is Stampin' Up! Paper. I'm thinking it's Cajun Craze or Soft Sky. Not sure. But it's a nice color that went really well with the paper, so that'll be tags that I make. So that is another paper bag album. So yeah, I do have a lot of projects to finish in July, but it will also clear up some space in my room because I decided I wasn't putting the shelf back up. I figured I don't need to have a place to hoard more stuff, so that is kind of my thinking. And here we have some coil bound albums that I was creating. So I have the covers pretty much done. I think I still have some work to do on that. Of course, add the ribbon and stuff. And then these are just basic pages, so I do have to figure out what I'm going to do on these pages. Maybe I'll keep it simple and just put photo mats on them. But I do have all these die cuts and stuff, so I'm thinking tags and stuff. Like, I cut these out on my, well, at the time it was Boss Cut, but now I have a Silhouette, so my Boss Cut died. So we're using a K & Company paper line. It's a vintage line. So I've got all these papers that go with it. Piece of cardstock that goes nice. It looks like Basil Basics cardstock, which I probably don't have any more of. I have a whole bunch of these. These are actually cupcake liners, the die cut. I can't remember where you can find those, but so I cut a few of those, and I just wanted to cut pieces of it for corners and stuff. And then I have another border die cut. I don't know if you can see this. It's really pretty. So yeah, cut from my machine out of the pattern paper. So we have a few pieces left. I know I have more of this, but I think it's in the stuff that I had packed away. So we're going to just try and finish these up using what we have here, because I don't want to go searching for the rest of the paper, because I'm pretty sure it is in my garage in a bin that is too heavy to lift to go looking for it. So we will make do with this and whatever else I have in my craft room that might work. So yeah, there's these projects. And I don't know why I get to this point and then I just stop. I don't know if I find it overwhelming to decorate or what it is that makes me stop at this point. But I have too many projects that are just that. I finished the base of it and then I stopped. Which is unfortunate because then I end up forgetting what I was doing. And then I have, and this is just for my Etsy shop, I have a whole bunch of cards that I need to list in my Etsy shop that I had made for a local bookstore here, and it is not taking cards right now because of the virus, so I'm just going to list them in my Etsy shop for now, and when they're ready to take them, if I have some left, then I will bring them over there. So we've got several, sorry, it's not in line here, several cards. Some of these are from my card kits, the samples, so those will go on the website or on the Etsy store. So I have to list these, and I have a whole nother box of cards that I have to list, but we're gonna just see if I can't list these first. I mean, it takes a little while to list things because you need 10 pictures of each, and taking pictures is not my favorite thing to do because the lighting is never good enough, and yeah, I'm always disappointed with the way the pictures turn out. So, but they have to go up this month, so we will try and get those ones up. And then I'm feeling like I'm overly ambitious here. I mean, at this point, I don't know if I will get everything done. And this one needs fixing. This is an album of me and my friend. She unfortunately has passed away, so this album is even more special to me now. So I have a very strong motivation to finish it. So yeah, it came apart, and I shared that in another video, how just using these envelopes, you actually need to reinforce it. So I will probably do that. I will reinforce all of these. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do that because I have paper right up to, I have 3D paper right up to the edge here. So I will try and fix this, and then try and get that one back on display. And then there's just non-creative projects that I have a stamp storage system, and so a lot of my stamps are in binders, and there's a bunch here that haven't been put in the binder, so I am going to work on getting those into the binder. So I have a lot of stamps to go through and put in there so that they're all in one place. And there's just some other random stuff in that bin. And then there's just projects like this where, yes, I just threw a bunch of stuff into a basket to clean up, and it all needs to have a home. So I need to put those away. So that is everything that I hope to do in June. There's also a bin of scrap paper that I want to work on too. We'll see how far I get. When I'm done all these albums, there'll probably be more scraps in that bin. So we'll see how far I get with everything, and hopefully I will have accomplished a lot in July, and I will share again once I've tackled, well, at the end of July for sure, I'll share what I all got done out of all of this stuff. So hopefully there's gonna be a huge dent done in this. If not, we'll carry it over to August. But I really thought it was a good idea just to challenge myself and put it out there so that I'm accountable to get these things finished, because most of them I feel are still very good projects to continue. I don't like having unfinished projects sitting there, no matter if I like them or not. We'll see if I can plug through it and get them done. So So yeah, I will continue working on this stuff, and hopefully I'll have some other videos for you as well. And yeah, so if you made it through this video, thanks for watching, and we will see you again next time.